Good day, I'm Twyla Whelan and this is your JIS News for Thursday, August 22, 2024. The Bank of Jamaica, BOJ, has reduced its policy interest rate for the first time in nearly 2 years. The policy rate signals to commercial banks and other deposit-taking institutions, DTIs, the direction in which the BOJ wants lending rates to trend for businesses and consumers. Since November 2022, the central bank has maintained its policy rate at 7%. That changed on August 21 when it was reduced by 25 basis points to 6.75%. This reduction means that commercial banks and other DTIs could commence lowering the rates at which they offer loans and other lines of credit to consumers.
And a reduction of 0.25 is the beginning, we hope, of better times ahead when we can reduce rates in the future. May not be to the 0.5, but certainly that it will come down. So I think we should interpret this as a cautious signal that we intend to loosen policy further in the future if conditions remain as positive as they are.
The central bank governor was addressing a press conference held at the Montego Bay Convention Center on Wednesday. He says easing the monetary policy reflects the bank's view that headline inflation will continue to be stable in the target range of 4 to 6%, notwithstanding an expected short-term uptick in the next 3 to 5 months due to Hurricane Beryl. As to whether this decision will affect the country's gross domestic product, GDP, the governor has this to say.
Will it impact GDP? I don't know that 25 basis points will. I doubt it. But as I say, business people can say to themselves when they are making decisions that, well, interest rates generally in Jamaica are on the way down, barring unforeseen circumstances. And therefore, they can start to put in place forward-looking plans.
In the meantime, BOJ will also continue to gradually reduce the absorption of liquidity from deposit-taking institutions through its open market operations. Already, since that decision was taken at the end of June, there has been an injection of $21 billion into the system and reduction of the interest rates on BOJ's 30-day certificates of deposit. 3 indigent houses were handed over to residents in north-central Clarendon this week. Minister of Local Government and Community Development Desmond McKenzie presented the new homeowners with their keys on Tuesday. The 1-bedroom and 2 two-bedroom units have been fully retrofitted with furniture. They were constructed at a cost of $27 million under the ministry's indigent housing program.
We are building these houses because we want, when persons who have benefited from these houses lie down, they feel a sense of pride because they pay their taxes. They have contributed to the growth and the development of Jamaica. Without some of these people, we couldn't survive because they have built the foundation on which as a country we are progressing.
The minister commended the work of the Poor Relief Department in getting these units off the ground.
When they go out into the fields to do the assessment, it is not just doing the assessment alone that they do. They come back and they plead the cases. The ministry is going to be providing an additional $6 million to the Poor Relief Department right across the municipality to assist with back to school for the children of indigent homes.
Recipient of the 1-bedroom unit, Alan Edwards, says he is overjoyed at the work that the government is doing.
Our beloved Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Mr. Andrew, yes. He has restored my hope. He has restored my pride. He has restored my dignity, and I thank him forever.
National Housing Trust mortgagors whose properties were damaged by Hurricane Beryl now have until August 26 to file claims under the Homeowners Comprehensive Policy Peril Insurance. Corporate Risk and Insurance Manager at the NHT, Stephen Clark, announced the deadline extension while speaking at a recent JIS think tank. He says the decision was taken to provide qualifying contributors with ample time to submit their claims.
To make a peril claim, we have made the process very easy. You can access forms and guidelines. The guidelines are on our website. You can visit any one of our branches. And we have reps in branch ready to serve and to ensure that the process is completed seamlessly.
To submit a claim, mortgagors are required to provide valid identification, their taxpayer registration number (TRN), proof of address, the location of the property, and the damage they have suffered.
So after you would have done that, in the case of Hurricane Beryl, we ask that you get an estimate done by a certified or a reputable repairer and submit that estimate to the branch along with a completed form and pictures outlining whatever damage you would have suffered.
A letter of authorization must also be presented if someone is submitting a claim on behalf of the mortgagor. Government, through the National Fisheries Authority (NFA), will be supplying ice to fisherfolk in St. Elizabeth to help with fish storage as the community continues to deal with ongoing electricity outages. Fisheries Minister Floyd Green says the authority is committed to delivering ice to the fishing villages once or twice a week until power is fully restored. In addition, he says the ministry is working on establishing long-term storage facilities for fishing communities to ensure that operations can continue even during power outages.
We know that we always need the storage, but we also have to establish the storage in a way that if electricity goes, we can still have a facility that fishers can carry their fish to and store. So we're going to be looking at retrofitting some containers, using solar energy, using battery powered, and establish some storage capacity in various areas.
The storage units are to be strategically located near fishing villages, ensuring that fishers have easy access whenever it's needed.
We are looking at our fisheries sector in a holistic manner. We know that this is your livelihood. We know that this is what you use to send your children to school. We know that without it, Jamaica will be worse off. So our goal is to ensure that we keep it moving.
The minister made the announcements during a recent ceremony to hand over supplies to fishers at Parity Beach in St. Elizabeth. And finally, 200 teachers will receive scholarships valued at $31 million in the upcoming academic year to pursue training in financial education. The initiative is the result of a partnership between the Ministry of Education and Profit Jumpstarter Academy, which will deliver the training through an online portal. Portfolio Minister Favour Williams made the announcement during her address at the Build Wealth Conference 2024 held recently at the AC Marriott Hotel in Kingston. She emphasizes the importance of the initiative, stating that it is designed to enhance teachers' ability to teach financial literacy and effective money management.
The scholarships, totaling $31 million, are designed to enhance financial literacy among teachers who will subsequently impart their knowledge to their students and the broader community. And so I want to extend our gratitude to Profit Jumpstarter and the over 20 sponsors whose support has made this significant investment possible.
Chief Executive Officer of Profit Jumpstarter Academy, Keisha Bailey, adds that the financial training sessions will allow for teachers to gain the necessary skills to build wealth.
The educators learn how to build wealth so they can teach the students, they can help the parents as well. And through doing so, that's how we build a better Jamaica. That's how we build a better world as well.
And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Twyla Whelan. Thanks for watching.